Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your buddy, your pal, Miss the Nice Guy. Welcome back, College Football 26. Once again, it's one of those lovely, exciting games. We got Alabama, Tennessee. We're here in the year 2041. Coach Parker still at Alabama. Last coaching carousel that went, I believe that was the last video I was up. Wasn't anything really interesting. Wasn't anything we really wanted to jump ship to go do. So we returned to Alabama. And then this season, I've just been playing a random game here or there, big games like this, and the rest of the time just letting the team roll along on their own. They've done pretty well, 7-0. Notre Dame ranked number one, just got the shillelagh by shellacking the USC Trojans. We have no one up for the Heisman Watch this year. Basically, what we've got is we've got a lights out team that's just playing well together. Come here and checking the season stats. Like I said, I haven't been in playing, so just kind of let them play on their own. We have Nathan Hyde, who was on the verge of leaving doing the playing time last year. We got him to stay. He's been a very serviceable quarterback, 67% completion, 2,213 yards, 23 touchdowns, 7 picks. We've got Jalen Grubbs here, whom we got to stay. He's having a really good year, 6.3 yard average, 10 rushing touchdowns. Receiving wise, we've got a really good tight end here in Vincent. 3 receiving touchdowns for him thus far. Everett was a guy who came in the transfer portal, having a good season. And Kenoy, proximity to home, suddenly a deal breaker for him, and he may end up leaving. But everybody's having pretty good seasons there. On the defensive side, we are not having the production like we had in the past. Carl Walker, defensive tackle there, leading the way with 6 sacks. Haddad was who I was hoping would be the heir apparent to our career sacks leader, but he just hasn't played up to that standard. 5.5 sacks there, 3.5 Dempsey. Clemens, 2.5 sacks edge setter, but he's actually a little better than just an edge setter. Kicking wise, 10 out of 10 for the true freshman. 56 his long, 40 out of 40. He could be playing his way into an award. And then punting, we have Poindexter here, another true freshman. 42.3, not bad. 1 inside the 22 touchbacks, along a 58. Team's playing pretty well. I have just lost the drive. There's not a grind here anymore. We're really just rocking and rolling. We're recruiting at will, basically. Come here and check out the recruiting. I mean, you see, we've already got so many signees. It's not a big class like we had in the past. Right here, we're in a battle with Michigan here. Taking a sip of my coffee there. We're in a battle with Michigan. They may end up jumping ahead of us with that Week 14 visit. But I believe, do we have the top class? No, Georgia actually has it. It's not surprising that Georgia's got it. We're not making a hard push this season. As you can see, no red at the top. We've pretty well done a good job filling our needs for our team. Right tackle here, we should be able to land him. We've got the athlete here, dual threat quarterback. I believe his scouting looked pretty good. Kai Tooney. Yeah, 92 throw power, 85, 86, 86, 88 speed, 90 acceleration. Just a phenomenal quarterback there. Good right guard, D tackles, linebackers, just good all around. Our friend here is a Jim right tackle, well-rounded. We're going to go ahead and schedule his visit. Conference prestige there. Wide receiver, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to schedule all of these visits. I've been kind of holding off scheduling visits for a lot of these guys. See, Texas is starting to come on strong, so we do need to get our hard sell going. There we go. Get our hard sell going there. And this young man, Troy's there. We don't know all of his stuff yet, so we'll hold off on that. Don't know all of this one yet. Still working on that one. And still working on this one. He already got his visit scheduled. He's coming in for the Mississippi State game. Nice gadget wide receiver. We learn a little bit more. We'll jump ahead of Florida State. So, not a whole lot going on this season. It's just kind of, we're taking that CEO approach. But when we do get into the games like this, once again, I jump in, I play offense only. We're taking on Tennessee. We're 99s across the board on both sides of the field. Bum, bum. The Power T of Tennessee. Alrighty, folks, here we go. So, very interested to see what kind of job openings there are. Vincent here is a phenomenal tight end. A little speedier than our tight ends we've had in the past. If you know me, I like tight ends that can block. That is very much the requirement. If I've got a tight end on my team, he's got to be able to block. So Vincent, we have improved his run blocking. There is a tight end that's on my team. I believe he's vertical threat. And one of his attributes is not blocking, so I can't improve his blocking. We'll see what we can do with him. We may transition him to a wide receiver, potentially. Could be a big-bodied, physical receiver. Hyde has had the problem of overthrowing some guys. I'll definitely say that. He's definitely had some issues with overthrows like that for wide open receivers. All right. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Oh, I thought we messed up his perfect season right there. All right, he's doing well. He's doing well. If he wins Lou Groza, he would be the very first Lou Groza award winner that I've had. And as a true freshman, too. If you know, you wouldn't know because I didn't show it. We had a good kicker. It was a sophomore redshirt, but he maxed out his kick power. So we were unable to improve his kick power anymore. So once we got to that point, I looked to recruit a good kicker. And we found this young man. He's got 93 kick power coming fresh out of high school. His attributes, his kick power is almost capped. So we're not going to be able to really push him much further beyond 93. Oh, there he goes. This team has been probably one of the best run blocking teams we've had in a while. Time and time again, when I was playing a little earlier, Grubbs was just busting free on big runs like that, just because of the blocking. You saw great blocking from the wide receivers, too. All of our tight ends during the offseason, they got improvements on their blocking. Tough to get going there. There we go. 3rd and 1, we'll take that. We'll take 3rd and 1. That's the first down. We'll let it roll to the second quarter. Up 10-0 here. Tennessee undefeated, so a good football team. But we are definitely, our offense, playing efficiently. But I'm really excited to jump to the next challenge. You know, this dynasty with Coach Parker was started on a grind. Oh, there he goes. To see the blocking, the wide receiver come across and throw that block just opened up the running lane for us. This dynasty, this Coach Parker dynasty, was started with a grind, which was, I guess, a little bit of a grind, was taking Troy to new heights. And we've definitely done that. Yeah, it froze up there. We definitely have done that. Troy is a pretty solid member of the SEC. And they've continued their winning ways without us. They haven't won another national title since we left, but come back. Yeah, that was just to heave it and see. That was a Johnny Manziel, Mike Evans play. Just heave it. He's down there somewhere. Yeah, I froze. Talking too much, froze up. 17-0. Get our young punter out here. Probably punting into the wind there. If we get a chance, we'll look. Poindexter is not the highest rated punter on our team, but he is the one with the most growth potential. He has absolutely zero caps on his accuracy and power. So he definitely could grow to be a great punter. Back underneath. Ooh. That was not the person I intended to throw to. Okay, get my mind sharp here, folks. I'm starting to fall apart a little bit. He came down with it. Khalil Everett. Definitely like hitting Vincent on this play action here when he gets open. Ooh. Got popped hard. $82, man. He had a pretty decent block he should have thrown there. Go ahead and load up another field goal. Push it, push it, push it. Just did sneak it in, man. Just did sneak it in. Tennessee, man, they're moving the ball. They're just, the drives are stalling out. The blitz coming right off the corner there. There's no way we were getting that pass off. And out of bounds. Stops the clock. Very nice. We don't have to really worry so much about stopping the clock. I mean, we've got some timeouts, but we're going to have to work on crossing routes. Hurry to the line. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Man, we are not. It's just the Fumble. Okay, our guy came down. Let's call a timeout. So that is one thing about our young quarterback here, Mr. Hyde. He is not a running quarterback. Hurry to the line. Call another timeout. Right over the linebacker's head. Linebacker's down trying to cover the running back and just flip that one right over his head. All right, we're up 27-0. Just able to get that ball out. That running back ran right into the center there. NFL draft finished up yesterday. Probably one of the most surprising things for me when it comes to Alabama players was the fall of... Why did it take you so long to throw that? Was the fall of Deontay Lawson. Fell in the draft and then actually ended up being undrafted. He has signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that's a great thing for them. They grabbed Deontay Lawson, a leader on that Alabama defense. But I don't know why he fell and was undrafted. Oh, he dropped it. I just don't know why Deontay Lawson went undrafted. He was a good linebacker at Alabama. I know he's a little bit bigger, so he may be more of a run-stopping linebacker as opposed to a pass coverage guy. But I'm really upset with my Houston Texans, man, as they drafted a few linebackers, and Deontay Lawson was just sitting there for them, and they kept passing on him. So I think the Philadelphia Eagles definitely got themselves like probably the best undrafted free agent. You know. But you know, looks a lot like Arian Foster. You know, Arian Foster was an undrafted free agent that signed with the Texans, spent 1 year with the practice squad, and then the very next year became the starter and played lights out. I saw Arian Foster at his time at Tennessee playing against Alabama, and I'm like, I can't believe this guy went completely undrafted. You know, he's a heck of a player. I'm like, how did these guys just pass on guys like this? So the Texans I would say they did pretty well. We're going to have one more series for the starters. I'd say the Texans did pretty well early in the draft. They got a good guard. You know, we beefed up our offensive line, which has been one of our biggest weaknesses. But, you know, just passing on a guy like Deontay Lawson made no sense to me. So I feel like Deontay Lawson's going to have a pretty solid career with the Eagles. I'm glad he went to the Eagles. That's a good defense there. And I think he could really shine. We're going to go ahead and shoe clock it. It's very interesting. We've got the fullback there that you just saw throw it. Great block. Actually was here as a tight end. But he was kind of buried on the depth chart, so we moved him to fullback, and he's been playing at fullback like the last 3 seasons. And so I have another tight end, so freshman. I believe he's an athlete, was going to be buried on the depth chart as a tight end. So what we did was I moved him to fullback. We've kept him on the roster. And so now we've got our current fullback, who's a senior. He'll be gone after this season, and we've already got the backup there and ready to play. We'll see how things go. We may be able to redshirt him, which would be great. He'll get a little additional training. It doesn't bother me. We can just keep running the ball, running that clock. If we get a field goal and Tennessee does not score, then we will put the backups in. Put it right in the middle of the field. Let our kicker come out. We're going to try to bury this one down. Boom. 57-yarder. And Tennessee does not score. I meant to actually play that. But all right, 37-0. We shut out the Volunteers. Third Saturday in October. Let's take a look at the statistics. Tennessee only 228 total yards of offense. We put up 433. Pretty good. No interceptions. Hyde, 20 of 28, 254, 2 touchdowns. Great to see it. And then, of course, Grubbs, great rushing there. 26 carries, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns. Check out the defensive side of the ball. On a hand. 2 sacks there. Leading the day, the only sacks. We've got a smothering defense. It's not big on flashy plays like lots of sacks or lots of interceptions. It's just good defense. Good coverage. Not giving up a lot of yards. But there we go. Nice big win there over Tennessee. It's a win over a rival. 5-star left edge. 5-star right tackle. Love to see it. Love to see it. 2 guys on the tackle. He's a bust. Hey, that's the signature. Oh, that was the team we were battling Michigan for. That was the player we're battling Michigan for. Nice to see. Jalen Grubbs, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. And we got a game here against Mississippi State. There's some recruits visiting. Probably just going to play the moments. But, yep. 2 big signings there. Top classes. We are still sitting behind Georgia, just barely, but that's okay. We've had the top class like every year for a while. Coming down here. This guy likes proximity to home and championship contender. Let's see if we can figure out what his hard sell is. Not that one. Could be that one. Nope. 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 Not that one. So we know it's this one. We'll go ahead and start doing that. That should help push us up a little closer to be ahead of Florida State. This guy here, we're pretty well ahead of everyone. We don't know enough from him yet. These guys are both top 8, so we can't do much there. This guy, top 3, we're in first for him. And then this guy, we should know his stuff. And he is a gem, so we definitely want to stay ahead of everyone and land him. Probably that one. Not that one. It's that one. So there we go. Make sure we just throw that up there. Let's go back. Prospect list. I mean, we don't really need a whole lot. So let's just look. Let's see if there's just a gem that's sitting there. This guy right here. Route artist, 5-star, number 2 player in the country. Let's go take a look at him. I mean, never hurts. Top 5 there. We're looking for anybody like, there's a top 8 will linebacker, there's a thumper. There's a free safety box specialist. We don't need that. Let's take hybrid free safety. Let's take a look at him. Anything hybrid with speed. You know, you can't. This guy's got 8 offers. That's crazy. This guy's got his first overall. Oh, he's a bust. That's why, yep. D-tackle here, speed rusher, top 8. Only 1 offer. We'll look at him. It's a raw strength right guard. Let's take a look at these guys that we just pulled. All right, so this guy, 5-star route artist, 6 foot 174. Pretty good. Cutter, layout. Okay, let's offer him. Throw the full 50 on there and the 10. The free safety here. Hybrid guy looks really good. Let's throw the 50 and the 5. He likes conference prestige. Let's go ahead and schedule that visit. Bring him in for the Troy game. And we will talk conference prestige. And the D tackle here. It's pretty good. 74 speed. A lot of good mentals. Let's offer him. I mean, the plan right now is not to be here next season, but we still need to recruit like we're going to be. We may not get that struggle, that grind team that we're looking for. So college football playoff bracket is out. It looks like we are up to number 1 again. Notre Dame there, Clemson. Pittsburgh, man, let me tell you, Pittsburgh has just been an unbelievable team. Absolutely unbelievable team in this series. They've been there. We've faced them in the national title before. They've been in the playoffs a lot. It's just crazy to see a team like Pittsburgh having a great season. Let's check out the award watch list. Let's see if we've got anybody up there. Jalen Grubbs up there for the Maxwell, for the Walter Camp. We're up there for the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. That's a possibility. Davey O'Brien, nope. Okay, hey, best defensive player. We've got a guy up there. 21 tackles, 2 interceptions, pass deflect. Okay, so we got a pretty good guy there. He's also up for the Nagurski. Hey, we've got a guy up here for the Jim Thorpe Award. Only 1 interception, but 41 tackles. Boundary guy playing pretty well. Doak Walker, yep. He's up there. 12 rushing touchdowns, looking pretty solid. Wide receiver of the year, no. Lombardi Award. Got several guys up here for best defensive lineman of the year. It's good to see. Johnny Unitas, no. Okay, just my eyes playing tricks on me. Edge rusher of the year, 2 guys up there. The Outland Trophy. Hey, we got a right guard up there for that one. The John Mackey Award. Hey, Vincent's up on the top list for the John Mackey Award. Don't know how he's up there for that one, but hey, we'll take it. The Broyles Award. You guys over there at New Mexico State. Butkus Award. Best linebacker. The Remington Award. Lou Groza. There he is. There's our boy. True freshman. 13 of 13. 57 of the long. How's the top guy looking? 18 of 19. 50 for the long. Come on. The Ray Guy Award. I wouldn't expect our punter to be on there. And then the Jet Award. Special Teams Player. And then Best Freshman of the Year. And then that's it. All right, so we got some potential award winners. Would love to see our freshman kicker get the Lou Groza Award. That would be awesome. Fantastic to see. And we're back. All right, so let's jump to this right here. Got our recruiting done up and ready. We're just going to play the moments on this one. Should be a pretty easy win. However, you know, you never know. All right. Third down alert. Take control.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short.
There we go.
Obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in and week out. He's been doing it all season long, and obviously he's able to put in this yards his last time out.
And he's in. Red zone alert. We're at the 19. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Why are my guys so banged up? Everybody is so banged up. Dude. Once again, Hyde overthrowing. Hyde has had a very bad case of overthrowing. Second quarter. I mean, Mississippi State is coming out and just blitzing nonstop. Just really putting pressure on the quarterback. Huge block by number 55. Just put that guy on his ass. All right, 2-minute drill. See if we can help these guys. See, I told you guys, these are the ones who are going to have to play the moments because it is a rivalry game. So they're going to play tougher. They're going to play. Look, 2 interceptions by Hyde today. 2 interceptions by Hyde. Out of bounds.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
We're going to go ahead and take a timeout and kick a field goal.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
There we go. Helps our Luke Groza award potential. Third down alert.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield.
There we go. Third down alert.
They want to continue this long drive. Nice play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Leaves it to the and the defense knew exactly. Short.
Big field goal.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Oh, man, I just missed it for him. His first miss. Oh, that was on me. I'm going to let the team go down there and try to score. Third down alert. We'll take control. Not a good showing by the team. I mean, putting up yards, just not finishing drives. And he just threw a third pick. Yep. Not a great game. I mean, 31-9. That's still a pretty decent win. Field goal kicker missing the first field goal. That's all on me. But still played pretty well. We win the rivalry game. Just the one signee. Wow. All right. Jalen Grubbs, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. They were talking about him being a Heisman finalist. We have to go check that out. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Let's see. He is. Look at that. Look at that. Got ourselves a Heisman finalist running back. Okay. He's still doing pretty good. 1,200 yards, 16 rushing touchdowns. No other running backs there. We got this Moses Toomer. Definitely solidify himself as the let's go view roster real quick. We're going to try to upgrade some guys. So at quarterback, Nathan Hyde got himself 7 skill points. All right, just give him some skills there. All right, okay, 9 points for Grubbs. He's maxed on his speed. We could improve his elusiveness. Let's look at the physicals. What can we improve? So downhill break tackles at max speed. I like that. Decrease fumble chances on tackle attempts. So let's do this one. I'm going to do this one again. And then just 3 points left. Improve that route running. There we go. Be able to break tackles running downhill. I like that. So fullback, there's our young man there. Wide receiver, Everett's got 6 points. I'll see what we can do for him. Could improve his hands, could improve his route running. What about physicals? Any physicals that we can improve? Nope. All right, so we can take these 6 points. Could improve the awareness. Could improve the elusiveness. Let's go with elusiveness. There we go. I'm a little more shifty. At tight end, Vincent 7 skill points. Love it. His pure possession guy, we can improve his route running. That would probably improve it. Hands, we can improve. Blocking, we can improve. His blocking is pretty good. Any physicals that we can improve? Sure hands. I like that. Could improve the blocking too, so let's do that. Let's do outside shield. Sure hands. There we go. Outside shield, sure hands. Make him a slightly better tight end. This guy right here's got 4 points. Pure possession, 3-star guy. Could improve his awareness. That's what we're going to do. There we go. We won't worry too much about improving offensive linemen. We'll do the auto upgrade for them. Ooh, 9 points here for York. He is an elite development right tackle. So we can improve his pass block, could improve the run block, could improve the IQ. What about the physicals? Improve second level blocking. There we go. Then ratings, we got 7 points. Go ahead and improve that awareness. Better nice, better nice. Haddad with 6 skill points here. I'm going to go straight to physicals. Nothing to be done in physicals, so let's go to ratings. We're going to put those on his pass rush. Walker there with 4. I'm just looking for any like big time points. And there's 5. Take a look at that. Anything on physicals? Nope. We could just improve his hands. That's about it. So we'll leave those 5 points there. He's doing pretty well. Our kicker's got himself 3 skill points. Power kicker, impact rating. We need 5 points to improve his kick power. You see on the physicals, he's already got deep range. Oh, let's go ahead and improve deep range up to a silver. Love that. Okay, yep, we can improve deep range again. So we're going to keep doing that. That deep range, we want him to be able to kick. No improvements for Poindexter. This guy right here has got some he's got chip shot and deep range. He could be a really good kicker. And that's probably what I'm going to do is take him and move him to kicker. We've got deep range on both of these guys. Okay, and now let's just go ahead and do auto progress. There we are. All right, facing off against Ole Miss. Okay, we got the Will linebacker here. He's probably going to. We're going to go ahead and just anybody who's ready for a visit, I'm going to schedule a visit for them. Just because I want to make sure that because we really only got 1 game left that they can come and visit, and that's the Troy game. So let's go take on Ole Miss. We're going to play the moments again. I mean, it's game of the week, but we'll see. Give me just a moment, folks, and we'll get to it. Big first quarter drive. It definitely looks like Ole Miss drove and scored, I would imagine. All right, folks, give me just a moment. Okay.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time.
Big run by Grubbs. Oh, 2 carries, 74 yards. That means he busted a big run for a touchdown.
Demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their performance. And you start to see some of these tackles
There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They stop him at the 49.
And he's thrown a pick.
Offense moving into a bunch formation.
Jalen Grubbs up the middle. Big run. Let me tell you, man, Hyde, I did everything. I wanted Hyde to play, and he keeps throwing picks, even when I'm not controlling him. Oh, my God. It's like he has this long windup. If I stay, I don't know if he would be my starter next season. See, and the other times he gets the ball out quick like that. But there's sometimes it just has this long windup and it. And Grubbs in. Tight game. Tight game. Red zone alert.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
15 carries, 183 yards for Grubbs. Ball batted down at the line. He's in. Third down alert. We definitely have to keep this drive alive. That's a first down. 325, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. At least he's thrown. We'll let them play it out. And that's ball game. High scoring game by both teams. 56-42. What a battle. 5 rushing touchdowns for Grubbs. He's really on his way to being a Heisman winner, which would be our 4th Heisman winner in a row, which is crazy. I did not expect to have a Heisman winner this year. So, but still, still games to play. And that guy committed to Notre Dame. SEC Offensive Player of the Week. National Offensive Player of the Week. There we go. All right, facing off against number 16, Troy. Take a look at Heisman watch list. He should still be up there with a performance like that. He is. Yep, 21 rushing touchdowns, looking pretty good. 87 overall, which means he may not leave for the draft. Only running back on the list at the moment. I want to look at injuries. I haven't checked injury report, so probably got some guys out. Yeah, left tackle, Claybrooks and Bullocks. Wow, both guys out. We need to go take a look at who is starting at left tackle then. All right, so got a raw strength there. We're gonna, yeah. So let's come over here. We're gonna flip these guys. We're gonna have to put York starting over there, which means I'm gonna have to put somebody. So we're gonna let this guy jump up here, the raw strength guy. He'll start on the right side of the line. And the left side of the line, we're going to put York starting up there. York's elite. He's got some good inside shield and things like that, so he'll do great out there on the outside. All right. The game here coming up against Troy. This guy fully committed, Notre Dame. This guy coming to visit this week. We should know what his hard sell is at this point. Could be that one, not that one. So it's this one. There we go. Go ahead and do that hard sell. He's coming in for a visit this week. Right tackle here, who is a gem. He's coming to visit this week. We should get him. And the rest of these guys, I'm not going to worry. They're just now getting in their top 5, so that's going to go into the off season. So we'll leave those guys as is. I do want to take a look. What is... The guy keeps throwing picks. Yeah, he's got 12 interceptions. So not great. I mean, the only other guy I've got is this guy who's dual threat. It's 85 overall. I don't know if he'd be better. We'll stick with what we're doing. 6.8 yards a carry there for Grubbs. He's looking really, really good. And then our tight end here. All right. Alabama, Troy. Troy's starting to slip up a little bit. We're going to do play the moments. If things go wary, we'll switch to play offense. Troy's overall starting to slip a bit. All right. Red zone alert. Take advantage.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
He's in. Red zone alert. Take advantage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back to it on the first down. And he's able to pick up the field as we reach the break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
So the good thing is that we'll be able to know if we're going to be at Alabama before playing in the first playoff game. If things continue and we get our bye week. Incomplete. Oh my God. Another pick. Once again, he just waited so long to throw that ball.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. On the gun, wants to pass.
4th and inches. We got to go for that.
I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
We got it.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. To the ground.
Grubbs is getting tired, man. He is getting banged up easily. And Madden's in for a touchdown. There we go. Red zone alert.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
There goes Vincent with the sure hands. In for the touchdown. He dropped it. That's ball game, folks. I don't know what happened with Grubbs, man. He was not in the game most of the game. A little banged up, I guess tired. I don't know, but that doesn't bode well for us. I mean, if you've watched me play, I've played actual whole seasons, and guys don't get banged up like that. But it seems like in the sim, they get banged up bad. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Right tackle, wide receiver, very nice. Boom, boom. And that's a gym right tackle. And pretty good wide receiver, too. Okay. Got the bye week here. We're not going to do anything with recruiting. We'll just jump right ahead. Hitting the final game of the season here against the Auburn Tigers. First time we've had the Iron Bowl in the regular season, and we get to go to Auburn. Number 3. Wow, we just keep falling. Behind Pittsburgh, behind Notre Dame. I mean, we just keep dropping off, man. It's crazy. Just crazy. Let's check the Heisman watch. Grubbs probably fell down. Yeah, he fell some. So yeah, Grubbs fallen off quite a bit. Don't know why he didn't play. You know. There it is. Hyde, man, I don't know what's up with him. He's a good pocket passer and all that, but it's like he has like I've been saying, he has this long delivery. And just, I don't know. Grubbs, man, he's probably going to win the Doak Walker. I don't think he'll win the Heisman. Tight end probably end up winning his award. I haven't looked at sacks. Like, sacks have been down this year. We got some more people getting sacks. It's a little more spread out, but we haven't had that dominant sack leader. I mean, we still had a pretty good team. I mean, we checked team stats here just to look. Offensively, we're, top of the, yards per game. We're up there pretty good. Checking the defense. Pretty good defensively, too. Definitely giving up more points than we have in the past. We look at scoring offense. We're still up there. Pretty tops in the nation. Number 1 rushing defense, so that's pretty good. Pretty tops in sacks too. 32 total sacks, getting about 3 sacks a game. Interceptions definitely not up there, but passing yards per game. So we have, like I said, it's a smothering defense, just you don't have these big standout guys. All right, we've got the final game of the season. It is the Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn. We will play offense on this one. It's a pretty big game. Second here, folks. All right, set to take on the Auburn Tigers, who are rated, pretty good team. Overall, looks pretty good. Auburn, a good chance that they'll be in the playoffs this year. Pretty good chance we see the Auburn Tigers in the playoffs. All right, we're on offense. It's a fumble. All right, fumble at midfield. Grubbs with a nice big run.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having a good offensive lineman, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage,
A little tackle there. Once again, high pass. Kick is up. Kick is good. Grubbs with a good run there. Ball's knocked free. Nice catch and run there. And Grubbs is in. Touchdown. Interception. Oh, that's in. Come on. There we go. Now he's in. He was in on the other one. I don't know what in the world they were seeing. All right. Extra point good. I don't know who's extra point. Once again, wide open guy, overthrown. Over 1,500 rushing yards this season. Jump up, buddy. Interception.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play with? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? In the shadow of the goal line. They started at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. So that big play gives them the first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. That's the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
And that's the biggest thing right there. We've got this amazing blocking up front.
This offense really threatening now. That run is good for first down yardage. A new set of areas for this offense.
I don't know why he stopped there to catch the ball. '82 needed to go out wide and catch that block out there, and he didn't. Good catch. He's in. Touchdown. Nice little flip to the tight end there. And out of bounds to stop the clock. He caught it. Get there. Oh, nice flip to the tight end there. And Auburn trying to call timeouts, want to have an opportunity to stop and talk about it, try to figure out what they're going to do. He got it. All right, now we got to jump in. I'm sure the problem is Hyde's been out here throwing interceptions. What you want to bet? Oh, Grubbs went down with an injury. And he's only thrown the one interception. And Grubbs is gone. Touchdown. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. That'll end the game. Woo. All right. Iron Bowl winners. We'll see if we drop in the rankings again. It'd be crazy if we did. I mean, good Lord. Another perfect season. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, we're going to face Georgia. Hey, we're back up to number 1. That's where we ought to be. All right, so we got a player here. We're in a recruiting battle with Georgia for. I don't know how. I mean, we've got everything maxed out. Let's try this. We're going to take this off. Take this off. We're going to take a little bit of a gamble here. Soft sell. And then contact friends and family. There we go. So that should maximize everything. As wide receiver, we have suddenly dropped to 4th. Let's do what we do with him. Soft sell. And we're basically sending everything we can. This guy here, we are 2nd behind Tulane. Let's do the same thing with him. All right, there we go. Taking a bit of a gamble, doing the soft sell and everything on the guy, but we'll see what happens after this bye week. He'll probably commit to Georgia, honestly. And if so, you know, it is what it is. This guy has locked us out. All right, big game here, taking on Georgia. We're finally ranked number 1 like we should have been. Award finalist. So Grubbs up there. We're on the list there. Not too bad there, not too bad. Luke Groza Award, our poor guy, man, just dropped off. Jet Award, yeah, nothing crazy. You don't have a whole lot of big awards there. Let's check Heisman finalist. Grubbs is back up there, man. We'll see. You know, his last game here that he'll have an opportunity. It's going to be here against the Georgia Bulldogs. So game of the week, 99s overall. We're going to hit the offense only. If we get up big, you know, then we'll skip a couple of series and let the offense try to do their own thing. But you saw how that went against Auburn. Try to let them do their own thing, and then suddenly they're not moving. Alrighty. UCLA defeats USC to win the Pac-12 championship. Go Dogs! Now, we did not face Georgia in the regular season. First down. All right. I believe my guy there should be a freshman All-American. Making kicks like that. Nice run. Oh, dogs. What? Dude, what are you doing? Dancing around behind the line. Back. There we go. They are all over our receivers. Ooh. I knocked the ball loose. Vincent should easily get the Mackey Award for the best tight end. All right, first quarter's in the books. We are up 3-0. Nice run. Great blocking up front. Should have done the check down throw to my running back. Nice throw to the tight end there. Oh my goodness. Coaches are saying go for it. Knocked it loose. Georgia's ball. Defense does their job. And 87, throwing some good blocks out there. No dogs. He's in. Whoa. That crazy. Georgia wasn't going to call another timeout. 22 carries, 107 yards, and a touchdown for the Heisman hopeful. Booms that one deep. All right, give me just a second, folks. We'll get back to it. Really, really, really hopeful that the kicker at least will get like freshman All-American. I mean, he's been a really good kicker. A solid kicker, you know, but not even a whiff of the Lou Groza Award, which is just terrible. All right, defense is what's winning it for us this year.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly.
Underneath, good throw, good catch. Nice big run there.
The offense really clicking here.
Ooh. Got back. Pass interference. Yes. Yep.
Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The tied offense line up here on first and goal.
It's like Pittsburgh and Clemson facing off for the ACC title. I saw it was Ohio State, Michigan for the Big Ten title. Oh, big tackle. Field. Oh, we got to go for it. No, we got to go for it. Formation, goal line, QB sneak up the middle.
He was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off and pulls that ball down and tries to run.
He's in. You're up 17-0.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
26 carries, 135 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Nice little throw to the tight end there. Rubs up the middle. Almost there.
Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Come on. He's in. There we go. Hey, Georgia finally got on the board.
Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
All right, we'll let that clock run down. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Solid lead, and I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. You know what time it is. It's time to chew that clock. There we go. And Jalen Grubbs down with the injury. Oh, just leg cramps. He'll be back soon. Very nice. Touchdown.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll in the second half. Going absolutely nowhere.
Man, I got so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, to just get more positive yards. Finally, this afternoon, the defense says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Oops.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the screen. Slides to avoid the big hit. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wide.
Holding. Oh, no, pass interference. We'll decline that.
So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
Out there. They gave it to him. Okay. And at this point, I think we can just let the team finish the game out themselves. Yep. That's your ball game. Another SEC championship. Alrighty. Good season, solid team, smothering defense. All in all, just a good performance. As you can see, just from the little bit we've played, there have been no records broken. Last season, we had a lot of record setters. This season, not so much. Route Artist commits to Ohio State. Get a nice level up there. SEC Defensive Player of the Week, 2 interceptions. Great to see. SEC Offensive Player of the Week, 222 rushing yards. I mean, he put on his best performance to hopefully win the Heisman, and he doesn't. Moses Toomer wins the Heisman. Jalen Grubbs does come away with the Doak Walker Award. Nate Vincent coming away with the John Mackey Award, best tight end in the nation. And those are our 2 award winners. We come down here, we'll take a look at All-Americans. Jalen Grubbs does get first-team All-American honors. Nate Vincent also first-team All, and Freddie Claybrooks, who should be back now. We can put him back at left tackle, and we'll move our right tackle back to his position. And being that, our kicker's probably not going to get freshman kicker of the year honors. Sam Linebacker making second-team All-American. And then freshman All-American, Wade Running, the center. Nice, nice. We got a right guard there, Clemens. Yeah, our edge setter. Look at that. Freshman All-American. Sawgrass. All right. And we're going to come down here. We're going to check all conference selections. Grubbs, all conference. Vincent Claybrooks, not surprising. Willingham Dingle. Hey, there you go. Our true freshman kicker did get all conference. First team all conference for him. That's nice. And get some more all conference guys, and then freshman all conference. Our kicker there's on the freshman all conference team. I don't know how these guys 3 games started. I guess they're highly rated. I don't know. But that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the job offers. What are the first round of job offers? Usually not the kind of offers that I'm looking for, but we'll take a sneak peek. 1 head coaching job. It is at Syracuse, which is an ACC school. Not what I'm looking for. There's a head coach job offer for Washington. It's in the Pac-12. Once again, not what we're looking for. We're looking for a group of 5 schools. That's where we're wanting to go. Kind of right off into the sunset, into retirement. We do get to take a look here. 5-star left edge is impact only. That's disappointing. 5-star right tackle, impact only. He was a bust. The dual threat star development, love that. Normal. Impact, normal. Impact. Star development left guard there. Impact. Normal. Normal. Star development running back. Love it. Star development. Another star development running back. Impact. Star development right edge. 5-star player. Normal. Star development right tackle. Love to see that. We don't know about those guys yet. Wide receiver here is Impact. That is probably one of the lower tier classes. We did not get a single elite development player. That's interesting. So we sim ahead to the next week. Will we find that school that we're wanting so desperately to go to, the lower tier? We're facing off against Ohio State in the Orange Bowl. We faced off against them in the national championship last year, so we're getting to see them a little earlier. The roll of the dice. There's some head coaching offers. There's Maryland Terrapins. That's in the Big Ten. Not really what's OC for New Mexico State. I would have really enjoyed. I would have taken the head coaching job there, but not OC. North Carolina ACC. That's an easy win there. We get Florida Atlantic in the American. Boca Raton. That's interesting. That's an interesting job there. Definitely a lower tier school, but I'm really looking for something out west, and it just that the out west thing just has not popped up for us yet. New Mexico State would have been great if it was the head coaching job, not the OC. I don't want to go be OC. I want to be the head coach. That could have been a school right there. Florida Atlantic, it's a little bit of a pull there, but once again, it's down in Florida. It's the American Conference, so it's a step down, not too far of a step down. But yeah, I don't think so. That's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Let's look at all openings. Head coach at Hawaii would have been good. San Diego State would have been a good one. UNLV would have been a good one if it was a head coach spot. But yeah, man. All right. Major Applewhite, previous head coach there. Facing off against Ohio State. I guess we're rolling with Bama for now. It's going to be another season here with the Crimson Tide. Ugh. Not much to do. We'll be back later today. We'll knock out these. We'll go as far as we can. Let's see who made the college football playoff and who's still in it. All right. TCU, North Carolina. TCU smokes North Carolina. They move on to face Pittsburgh. Georgia took on Ohio State. We know how that went. Colorado, Miami. Colorado squeaks by. They move on to face Clemson. UCLA, who won the Pac-12, faced off against A&M. They squeak by. They go to face Notre Dame. Man, that Florida Atlantic job looks interesting, but that's not what I'm looking. I'm looking for something out west. We'll see if that pops up at some point in the future. But that's it for now. Till next time, it's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Noise Guy. Catch you later.